Hi everybody, happy Friday. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's an Amber thing. I'm Amber. So I wanted to hop on and talk to y'all a little bit today about a couple of different things. Number one being my decision with regards to whether or not I'm going to move on with this topic about the Jehovah's Witnesses. I have decided to move forward. Like I said before, it was never intended to be the entire channel's content. It was never supposed to be all about Jehovah's Witnesses. And it's not going to be all about Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm going to talk about, other life things too. But I refuse to be controlled by this organization any longer. And if I stop telling my story because I'm afraid of what they're going to do, then I might as well still be in it. I might as well still be going to the meetings. I might as well still be going through, everything that I went through. Does that make sense? I might as well still be there, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't want to be there. And for other people who, have questions and are wondering, what are the real stories of these ex-Jehovah's Witnesses? Why are they ex-Jehovah's Witnesses? What happened? I want to be there to be able to say, hey, this is what happened to me. And this is why I am no longer a part of this organization. And if I can help just one person, then I feel like I've done a good job. So I'm not going to stop. It's not going to be my every video, but I'm not going to stop. If I feel the need to, say something about something I experienced, I'm going to say it. When I was thinking about this, I'm about to share something pretty personal. But when I was thinking about all of this and meditating on it, there were a few memories that kept on coming up. And it was just that when, I was a teenager, young, 13, 14 years old. And I don't mean to say this in a nonchalant way, but I'm so far removed from this at this point, it almost feels unreal. But I tried to take my life 2 times when I was younger. And it had everything to do with my upbringing as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. A lot of fear, a lot of guilt is instilled in you when you are in regular attendance at the meetings. It's done in subtle ways, so not everybody realizes that this is what's happening until after the fact. I think there are other factors, with regards to, I'm very empathic. I'm very psychic. I have a lot of, spiritual attunement. And I think a lot of what I wasn't realizing at the time was that I was feeling a lot of the other brothers and sisters' pain. And I was mistaking it a lot for my own. So as much as I was going through my own things, a lot of my own things, trying to keep up with the way that they would, the Joneses, the Jehovah's Witnesses, it was hard, like you just never quite feel good enough, or you never quite feel like you're doing enough, or, it's always more and more and more, more field service, more, meeting participation, more study, more. And I mean, even at those young ages, my mother had us, preparing for meetings and things like that. It felt like a lot. And it felt like a lot like I wasn't good enough. Like I couldn't do it all. Like, it was just very overwhelming. And then, like I said, now that I look back on it, a lot of what I was feeling when I was at the Kingdom Hall was other people's emotions, other people's dissatisfaction, other people's, hurt and sadness, and just all of these emotions, and I didn't know how to handle it. And so on 2 separate occasions I did some things I wish I had never done. But because of these things, I refuse to allow myself to just be a quiet and silent victim. I don't really see myself as a victim anymore. But really, when you're experiencing and going through these things and they're so hardcore that you actually contemplate taking your own life, I think that's kind of, you kind of become a victim of what is forced upon you. And I'm just not willing to be silent. If there's something that just has affected me in my life, I have every right to speak about that. And so I'm going to. And on that topic, no, there's something else I want to talk to you all about. And it's just about, kind of more about like social media and the anger and hate that is going around. Like, I can't even get on social media these days without, either the Democrats are talking crap on the Republicans, or the Republicans are talking crap on the Democrats, or Colin Kaepernick's face is up there and we're either laughing or being pissed off about memes. It's craziness. It really is. It's craziness. And I, for one, am sick of it. Underneath all of it, underneath the layers, Republican, Democrat, whether or not we like Colin, whether or not we don't even know the guy, really. Come on. We don't even know the guy. We're human beings. We are souls. Underneath the color of our skin, underneath, our own thoughts and opinions, we're all connected to one another. We are all from God, or as I call it now, like we are all a part of and from all that is source. And so I was thinking to myself, we're a part of this community, and for the most part, we are all very loving, kind people. And I can say that about each and every one of you. I've reached out and been so very supportive, loving, and kind. That maybe we can just remember that saying, it's okay to agree to disagree. We don't have to hate one another. We don't have to call each other names. We don't have to tell each other that we're stupid or that we're on the wrong side of the fence, or let it all go. Let it all go. I'm here to tell you, we do not know what is really going on with the government. We do not know. Just like the Witness organization, we're sold a bunch of bullshit about everything. It's so sad. Like, we live in this world and have this life, and we're just fed just all this stuff, and do we really know what is going on in the government? No, we do not. And I've done tons and tons and tons of, I'm a researcher. I like to research all kinds of things, and I have done tons and tons of research with regards to the government and different projects. And right now I'm doing a lot of research on Project Bluebeam, which is very interesting. I'm just going on a soapbox now, but it has to do with holographic images, satellites that we have in the sky, and those pesky chemtrails we have to breathe all the time, and how they all are, a part of a bigger picture. If you're interested, you can ask me about it and I'll talk about it more, but I don't want to bore you with it if you're not. But my point is, I would like to ask, and I know that this is huge. This is huge for me to ask of you. But will you raise your hands in the comments if you're with me on this? Let's just stop being hateful. Let's just skip over that one meme, that one political post. that just infuriates you inside, breathe, diffuse, and go on to the next. Let's stop being a part of this problem. It's a huge problem, and we are all a part of it. I'm sure we're all, in some way, shape, or form, guilty of being a part of this problem, the problem of hate. We can't help it. We all are different. We all have different opinions. We all want to say how we feel. We all feel like we're so very right in what we feel, whatever that may be. Let's just remember this. Let's be okay with agreeing to disagree and just pass that post right up. I have a hard time with this. But it's just getting tiresome. I mean, it's taken over social media. It's taken over everything. It's crazy. And I just, like I said, I know it's a lot to ask, but will you do this with me? Will you be a part of this? Let's just not be a part of the problem anymore. Let's just skip it right over. I mean, really, who really gives a damn that Colin Kaepernick is going to be the face of Nike? Do we really think it has anything to do with anything more than he is so controversial right now that he is going to make Nike money, money, money? That's all it's about. That's all it's about. And to rile us up, to make us upset and to make us hate one another and to give us one more thing to fight about. Let's not fight. Let's just not do it. Are you with me? I hope you are. I feel so much better. I got all that out. I'm going to conclude this video, but I will be talking with you on Sunday. I can't wait to answer your questions. I'm really looking forward to it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Share with somebody who can benefit from this community, and hit the bell so you know when I make new videos. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.